welcome back to my channel. So today is a bit of a random video. It's about how to reduce toxins in the household and in your daily life. Over the past few years, I've become more and more conscious about what I put into my body and what I consume, both physically and mentally. And I'm on a bit of a mission to reduce the amount of toxins that I'm exposed to. All the products that I talk about today, I've not been paid to talk about any of them. They're literally just products that I've really enjoyed using. So first up, kitchenware. So I'm going to include links to all these products in the description of this video. Most of the stuff is off Amazon. First up, Tupperwares. I used to use all plastic Tupperware. But as we know, when you've got hot food in Tupperware, the plastic is likely to leach into your food, and this plastic can have nasty chemicals in it. So I've got this glass Tupperware and I got it from Amazon, like a set of 20 pieces, and I absolutely love it. The only downside I would say is that it's got a plastic lid, but at least we're more than halfway there with the glass. Obviously you need to be careful with it. You need to put it down gently in the cupboards and that so you don't crack it and smash it. It is quite thick glass, so it is sturdy. I've not broke any yet. So I'm very, very happy with this set. One thing that I would say that's more of an environmental thing, me and my boyfriend, we don't buy tin foil and cling film. If, for example, I chop up an onion and there's some onion left, I don't put it in tin foil and cling film like I used to. I now put everything in these little Tupperwares, glass Tupperwares, and I put it in the fridge. So I avoid using cling film and tin foil because those things can't be recycled. So next up, I ditched my plastic cooking utensils and I got this wooden set from Amazon. I'm very happy with it. It's very cute. The reason, again, that I got wooden cooking utensils is because if you've got plastic spoons, plastic spatulas, whatever, you're picking up hot food, you're stirring hot pans of food, the plastic is going to leach out into your food. So we want to avoid that at all costs. One thing that I would say, like, this is the deepest spoon and it's not that big, but there's probably a wooden one on Amazon or at another shop that I can buy. I just said this isn't that big for like scooping big ladles full of food, but I can make do with it. It's absolutely fine. Like, I probably won't even try and get a bigger spoon. Like, I can just deal with this. It's absolutely fine. One thing to note though, with the wooden cooking utensils, do not put them in your dishwasher. If you put them in your dishwasher, they start to get moldy and the wood starts to rot. So you've got to be careful with them. You've got to treat them with some tender loving care. So all I do is as soon as I've used them, I don't let them soak in water like in a pan or anything. I literally wash them straight away with washing up liquid and a sponge, dry them straight away, and I put them in this little pot that I've got. It's like got holes in it, so it allows the air to get in, which is really good as well. So that helps with like stopping the wood from going moldy and rotting. Another investment that I'm very happy with recently. So I invested in green pans. That's the brand. They're called Green Pan, as you can see. We've got an induction hob, so they work on there. You can put them in the dishwasher. I do put them in the dishwasher. I think I read on one of the care labels to maximize their longevity, you should hand wash them, but I'm a bit lazy. I love my dishwasher, so I have been putting them in the dishwasher. I've got a set of these, so I've got 3 of these type, and then also in the set you get 5, so you get 2 frying pans and you get 3 pots. And then I've just also invested in a big pot as well by the same brand, by Green Pan. And basically, if you didn't know already, when you're cooking, like that Teflon, I think it's called, you've got to be really careful what your pan is coated with, because again, the coating, it's just chemicals. You can also opt for stainless steel, but I just find stainless steel a nightmare. Everything burns on it. Um, I just find this so much better because this has got non-stick on it. Yeah, maybe it's not just as good as that Teflon or whatever it's called, but that Teflon, I think they got like a lawsuit brought against them years ago for the coating being carcinogenic, or it was causing some disease in people. Anyway, um You've got to care for these as well. So it says on the care label, just don't fry things too ferociously. I have a tendency to whack the heat straight up to number 10, but it said to ensure the longevity of the pans and to ensure the longevity of specifically the coating, try not to burn stuff in the pan. So that's still a learning curve for me. But yeah, you've just got to look after them a little bit. But I absolutely love those pans. I'm so happy with them. Green pans, they're from Amazon as well. The green pans, they are a bit more expensive than, like, say you went to IKEA or wherever and you got like a cheap set of pans. These are obviously more expensive, but they'll last for years and it's so worth it. So that's all I've got so far for my like kitchenware. The main thing you've probably picked up on is moving from plastic to wood and concentrating on coating, so like the pan coating. You don't want these chemicals leaching into your food because then obviously you're consuming them. Do you mean you're cooking with these things every single day? So you don't want your lovely healthy food being contaminated with all these chemicals. One top tip as well, microwave meals, they obviously come in plastic. You heat up the food in the plastic container. Obviously, I'm very healthy. I don't eat microwave meals anyway, just ultra processed food. And I just think they're so bad for you. They're just full of chemicals. Usually, if you look at the ingredients list of a microwave meal, it's like literally, it's a paragraph of like additives and emulsifiers and preservatives, and they're just not good for you. Also, you're then heating them up in the plastic container. It's got the plastic at the bottom, the plastic film on top. It's just a no-go. I never have heated up food in plastic Tupperware either. I just think no, just put it on a plate, put it in a bowl and heat it up that way. Do not be heating stuff up in the microwave in plastic. Another thing when it comes to the kitchen, not so much toxin related, but like environmentally friendly, what we do is I do get kitchen roll, but we also use these to wipe the kitchen sides just so we're not using as much kitchen roll because again, kitchen roll can't be recycled. So we use these to wipe the sides and I clean the bathroom with them as well. And we wash them in the washing machine every week and reuse them. So instead of using loads of kitchen roll, we use these. Moving on to toiletries and makeup. So the main thing with this is avoiding highly fragrant stuff. So as humans, I feel like we love fragrances. Do you know what I mean? We love nice, sweet, fresh smells. Personally, as I've got older, I don't really like highly fragrant stuff. It irritates me. I always used to wear perfume when I was younger. Like I used to have 20 bottles of perfume. I used to wear perfume every single day. Now, if I'm sat at my desk all day, I cannot stand to smell like strong perfume on me. Perfume like Armani, Marc Jacobs, whatever, that is all synthetic chemicals. So the only time that I really wear my perfume now is on like a special occasion when I'm going out, which is barely never because I'm an absolute grandma these days and I just love chilling in the house. Whether it be in shampoos, conditioners, body lotions, whatever, it always has fragrance in it. It's all these strong smells. But the thing is with fragrance, if you look at the ingredients list, it will say fragrance, but it will not detail specifically what components, what chemicals, what ingredients are within that word fragrance. It just says fragrance and that's it. So you don't know exactly what that fragrance is made up of. And in that way, it's unregulated. So God knows what ingredients are making up the fragrance part of the ingredients list. So one thing I absolutely love, shower gel. I love Original Source shower gel because it's naturally fragranced. It says here 100% natural fragrance, vegan, PETA approved, so they don't test on animals. There's natural zesty lemon oil in every bottle, microplastic free. So that's another point. Literally, there's microplastics and everywhere apparently. So another reason to be avoiding plastic is to reduce the amount of microplastics that are within our bodies. So, talking about non-fragrance toiletries, I use this Palmer's cocoa butter body lotion, but I get the fragrance-free option. The fragrance option, it is a really nice fragrance. It's like coconutty, it's lovely, but I just get fragrance-free. Palmer's, I don't think it's probably like the cleanest body lotion that you can get. My sister, she buys all her stuff from a brand called Tropic, and they are like, if it was a scale of 0 to 10, and 10's really toxic, and 0 is like the cleanest of the clean, Tropic would be like 0. It's quite expensive, the stuff. My sister has bought me a set from there. She got me some like a hand pamper, like a scrub and a hand lotion and stuff like that. It was very nice, but I've never invested in any of the products. Maybe I should. Maybe that's something I need to look into, because the ingredients list on this, there is quite a lot of stuff like ben benhentrip methyl sulfate, exyl blah blah blah, butylene glycol, sodium. Those ingredients don't sound the best, do they? And I am putting this on my body every day. So even though it's fragrance free, I feel like I need to upgrade my body lotion, especially if I religiously, I have a shower every day. I have a shower twice a day actually. So I'm putting this on my body twice a day from head to toe. So yeah, I think I need to change this, but at least it's fragrance free. Another thing that I've invested in literally this last few weeks is this hand soap, Faith in Nature hand soap. And it's got 99% natural origin. It's not got it's natural fragrances. It's vegan, they don't test on animals, which is amazing, cruelty free, and you can get top ups for this as well. So basically I can keep this bottle and then you just buy refills. So it's meant to be more environmentally friendly, which is great as well. I love this hand soap because literally I feel like my skin, it's quite, when we talk about this fragrance stuff and chemicals, I notice with a lot of hand soap, my hands become very dry and tight. I feel like my hands get very irritated by a lot of hand soap. This just feels so nice and soft, so light. It's not super strong and fragrance, because I actually hate that. I've just said that before. I hate it when things are really overly powerful in terms of the fragrance. And I just absolutely love this hand wash. I feel like this is a sign that I'm getting old, that I'm like buzzing about a hand wash, but I just absolutely love it. I wash my hands a lot because I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I wash my hands all the time. So to have a hand soap that doesn't irritate my skin, that makes my hands feel nice and soft and doesn't feel dry, that's just an absolute winner for me. I'm absolutely loving that hand soap. So I got the grapefruit one. I think grapefruit and orange for the kitchen, so it's a bit zesty and fresh. And then I got the coconut one for in the bathrooms, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. I've nearly used all this, so I need to get a refill. I'm going to order one today, but yeah, I absolutely love this. You can also get, if you want to be even more environmentally friendly, they do hand soap, so they do like a bar of soap. Obviously that would completely take away like any plastic packaging because it just comes in a little cardboard box. So I got the soap. You can get it from Holland and Barrett, but I've got it from Amazon. Another thing when it comes to toiletries, I use these Luna tampons. They've not got an applicator, but I'm absolutely fine with that. I feel like when I was younger and I first came on my period, I wanted the applicator. Now I'm absolutely fine without an applicator. Often the applicators are plastic. These are organic cotton, no fragrance, which is really important, no dyes or chlorine bleach. So I've been using these for years and I swear by them. So these are the super ones, and then these are the regular ones. And yeah, I just love them. I think, again, you've got to, like, you can get, they're not even expensive. I don't even think they're more expensive than like Tampax ones. They might even be cheaper because they've not got the applicator. Again, tampons, they're inside you for hours. And I just think invest in getting a better product. I think tampons are known for having chemicals in them, and obviously if they're up there, they're just sitting there for hours and they're leaching those chemicals into literally your organs. So that I know some people they use the moon cup. I've actually never tried that. But the moon cup, that is plastic, but I'm sure it's like a non-toxic plastic. I think with the moon cup, I've just seen it as potentially being a bit messy. So for now, I'm using these and I just love them. The thing that I use deodorant. So I use this salt crystal deodorant. It's called Salt of the Earth Classic, and I get this from Holland and Barrett, but I think you can also get it from Boots Chemist in the UK. It says effective natural deodorant. Okay, it's not as good as the regular deodorants. It definitely doesn't keep me as dry. So like the Shore, what other deodorants are there, like Dove, Nivea, whatever, the stuff with the chemicals in it probably doesn't keep me as dry as those, but it does work. And do you mean I go to the gym? When I go to the gym, if I get up close and have a whiff of my armpit, yeah, there's a bit of a smell there, but from far away, like when I'm just like stood up like this, I can't smell it. Um, but I love this. It's unscented. They last forever. Literally, this could last me for a year. So let me show you. So that is literally it. It's a crystal. And what I do is every day I wet my hands under the tap and then I just like pat it on the top and get this a bit wet and then just rub it on my armpits. It's not got any fragrance in it, and yeah, I just think it's such a good natural alternative, especially your armpits. Like if you're putting chemicals on your armpits every day, your armpits, there it's right next to your breasts, but also you've got a lot of lymph nodes in your armpits, and your lymph nodes, they're in your breasts, they're up here around your neck, they go all the way to the back of your head, they're in your groin. If something goes wrong in these lymph nodes, that it will travel all around your body. So I think something like deodorant, again, something you are putting on your skin every single day, that is a great opportunity to avoid chemicals, especially in areas as important as this, that's next to your breast tissue and that's next to your lymph nodes. Shampoo and conditioner wise, I use this Maui. I've used this for years. I got into this when I lived in Australia, so I've probably used it for like 6 years. It says silicone free and sulfate free surfactants. So it sounds like it's better than like your L'Oreal, your Tresemme, do you know what I mean? It's got some, oh yeah, here it says no silicones, no sulfated surfactants, no mineral oil, yes vegan, yes pH balance, yes aloe vera, yes aloe vera as first ingredient. When I'm looking at all the ingredients, it does have a big list of ingredients, and some of them do sound very chemically. So do I think it's the cleanest product that you could wash your hair with? No. I reckon if there was a rating from 0 to 10, I think this would be like mid-range. I think it is a bit better than like, because it's a bit more expensive this. So again, you get what you pay for. I don't think it's as clean as like Tropic products. I think it's about a 5. I think it's mid-range. So maybe this is again something that I need to consider a bit of an upgrade. I wash my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. So maybe I need to get something that's like super clean and have a look at the Tropic products. For makeup, I try to avoid stuff that's been tested on animals, but I do have my favorites when it comes to makeup, and I've tried alternatives and I've just found it a bit hard. To be honest, I'm failing on the makeup front when it comes to things not being toxic. And I think some of the brands that I use are still associated with animal cruelty. One thing that I use that I absolutely love is this Clinique City Block. It's got SPF 50, which I think is really important to wear on your face every single day of the year, even when you live in England and it's like cloudy most of the time. Um, but as well, it's got a tint to it and it's very sheer and dewy. I wear it every single day and I love it because I used to have acne and I've got a bit of scarring on my cheeks and I've got open pores. And because this is so dewy and light, it just makes my skin look so much better than like powdery, thick stuff. But this is because it's got the SPF 50 in it, it's got a chemical in it. I can't remember what it's called now, the chemical. It begins with O, and I think it's a bit of a nasty chemical. I would love to find an alternative, like a proper natural, non-toxic alternative to this. So if you've got any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm still going to use this. It is fragrance free, so that's at least one green point for this. I do love how it looks on my skin, so I'm going to find it hard to give this up. But again, this is something I use every day, so I'm conscious that if it is bad for me, it's going onto my skin and it's going in my bloodstream every single day. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations, please help me out. So when it comes to cleaning products, this is something I've just invested in recently. So I did a lot of research into cleaning products. I initially got these products from Aldi that looked like they were like non-toxic, and then I looked at the ingredients proper and I was just like, this is just some BS marketing. Literally, I feel like there's a lot of companies that are jumping on the bandwagon now, and initially when you look at the packaging, you think that it's like natural and non-toxic, but then if you look properly and you look at the ingredients list, it's all just some little marketing ploy and it's nothing of the sort. So I did some research and I found this company. It's called Minimal. This is the antibacterial surface spray. I absolutely love this. And you know what? How I can tell that this is the real deal compared to the stuff I got from Aldi. So the stuff I got from Aldi, it was meant to be like natural. But when I sprayed it, when I was cleaning the bathroom, I could feel it getting on my chest. It was that this fragrance was so strong and I can feel it and it makes me cough and I feel it irritating my throat. And I was like, this isn't it. This is not good. With this, literally spray it all around the kitchen, spray the bathroom. I don't cough once. I absolutely love it. It's French lavender and it's just great. I just absolutely love it. Again, I'm buzzing about cleaning products. I must be getting old. But this, I absolutely love it. And as well, you can keep the bottles and you can just get refills as well. So it's more environmentally friendly, which I love. So it's got, in the ingredients, it says perfume. But it says plant or mineral origin and it says water from the Yorkshire moors. Um, and yeah, it's just great. I just love it. I'm back. Another thing that I got from Minimal, I got this floor cleaner and it is nutty almond. And again, it's got perfumes, but it's plant or mineral origin. And I just love it. I got a floor cleaner from Aldi that was meant to be like a natural one. It stank so much. Like it was so fragranced, so synthetic. It just got up my nose. It just irritated me. This smells nice, but it's subtle and I just love it. So I'm going to definitely get more stuff from Minimal. I think they're a really, really good brand. And again, you can get refills for this as well. So it's environmentally friendly. When it comes to household stuff, like I said, with fragrances, I'm very funny about scents and things being really perfumed and really getting up my nose, especially artificial things. So some tips if you want to avoid toxins. I don't use air freshener. I literally don't get air freshener. Why would you spray chemicals all around your house and then breathe them in? Don't get it at all. Air freshener is not allowed in my house. Another thing that I don't have plugins. So when I go back to my parents, my mum, she has these like Ambi Pure, whatever they're called, plugins that you plug into the wall and they let out this scent. They give me a headache. I absolutely hate them. And again, it's synthetic, toxic chemicals leaching out into the air in your home. They're banned from my house. We're not having them. Another thing, these diffusers, so when you've got like the oils and the sticks, I think they're meant to be toxic as well. So I don't have them. We've got some candles that I bought before I went on this non-toxic journey. and I'm using them, but after we've used these, I'm going to get some like non-toxic, more natural alternatives, because when I burn these candles, I do quite like the scent, I do quite like the scent of them, but I notice when I burn them, I don't know what it is. I just feel like my skin feels tight. I feel irritated by it. I just feel like the strong smell in the air. I don't know if you guys get this as well, but strong scents and like if it's artificial, I just feel like it irritates my skin. So I literally have them on for like half an hour, then I blow them out because it's just too much for me. So yeah, I'm going to invest. I do love candles. Like literally, I love getting cozy in the apartment. So I'm going to invest in some like non-toxic candles. I think you can get some that are made of soy. Yes, they probably won't have as much of a strong fragrance, but do I care? No, literally, I just want it for like the light. I just think like the cozy little candle light I love. Another top tip, I've stopped using fabric conditioner. I just think it's unnecessary. And again, I just feel like fabric conditioner is just to make your clothes smell like really perfumed. To be honest, I did used to use like a really nice fabric conditioner. It was the Lenore Spring Awakening one. Everyone used to compliment me, say like, "Oh, your clothes smell nice," blah blah blah. Especially like when I used to sell clothes on eBay, people like messaged me and said, "What washing stuff do you use? Your clothes smell really nice." Fabric conditioner, I just feel like it's just a load of chemicals going into your clothes. So I no longer use it. I've probably not used it for the last year. And yeah, my clothes, I use powder. Again, the powder that I use Ariel powder. I think that's probably not the best. So that's another thing I want to upgrade. I want to get a more natural washing powder. But yeah, I've given up the fabric conditioner because I just think it's just unnecessary, and I just think it's a load of gloopy chemicals in your clothes, and I just don't want that. So I've given it up. Another environmentally friendly little hack. So cotton buds, I use these bamboo cotton buds. Um, is it just me, or does anyone else like have an addiction to sticking cotton buds in their ears? Literally, I clean my ears every single day. I know you shouldn't. I know it's really bad, but just the feeling is just, oh, it's just amazing. But yeah, so these are made from bamboo, or I think it's cardboard. So I've got them instead of the plastic ones. So this is the last part. When it comes to food and drink, I drink a lot of water. Like I don't really drink tea and coffee that much. I just predominantly drink water. I don't really drink fruit juice either. It's predominantly water. I don't really trust the water in the taps and stuff like there's fluoride in the taps, and I need to look into this more, but something about like fluoride and it calcifies the pineal. There's like a gland in your brain and it calcifies this gland. I need to do more research on this. Maybe I'll do a video about this from the research I've done. Yeah, they say that this gland in your brain, it's meant to be like sort of your third eye. Again, I need to look into it, but I just don't trust the tap water anyway. So I have this Brita filter bottle, and you can put disposable filters into it. They're like little discs that last for a month that you replace. Again, the water bottle is plastic, so this is something that I've been thinking about. Maybe I should get like a stainless steel bottle or a glass bottle, but then I probably wouldn't be able to put my water filter into it. The filter that's in here, I'm not sure it even filters out fluoride. I looked on the Brita filter website the other day and it didn't say anything about fluoride. I think it said stuff about like micro organic particles and yeah, something else, but I didn't see anything about fluoride. But another alternative is that I could just get bottled water, but I don't want to be buying loads of plastic bottles of water. It's not good for the environment. But then in that predicament, it's like, do you put your health first or the environment first? I feel like you should put your health first. But at the same time, I just don't feel like I want to buy loads of plastic bottles of water. Another thing that I've seen coming up on my social media is these filters that you can have installed on your tap at home in your kitchen under the sink. I'm going to look into this. I rent an apartment at the minute, But I think like when we moved apartment, we could just have it removed and then put on whatever tap we get in whatever house in the future. So that's something I'm going to look into, especially if it removes fluoride. Again, with this stuff, like with the filter, you're paying for it, but like, how do you truly know if it works? I guess you've just got to put your trust into these companies, like do your research, look at the reviews, stuff like that. But that is a potential upgrade because I'm hearing stuff more and more about the water that we drink from the taps and that it's probably not the best for us and there's like nasty stuff in there. Also, literally the last year I've barely drank. So the reason I don't drink, it's because obviously alcohol is a toxin. Alcohol is actually classed as a carcinogen. So the FDA, the Food and Drugs Administration in the States, they've put alcohol in the same bracket as cigarettes. So it's not good for my body, but also I just don't like, I've got an unhealthy relationship with alcohol and I can't just have a couple of drinks. I want to get absolutely smashed and ruin my life. So yeah, this last year I have barely drank. I've probably had like 10 or 12 drinks over the whole year. And going forward, I'm not going to say that I'm never going to drink again. Like I'm going on holiday next week and there's a chance I'm probably going to have like a pina colada, maybe one. I went on holiday the other month and I shared one pina colada with my sister. So I'm never going to say never. Maybe in the future there will come a time when I have a blowout again. But in my heart of hearts, when I tune in with my intuition, I just know that it's not the right way to go for me. So I reduce my alcohol as much as I can. So obviously, compared to someone who drinks every week, who binge drinks, who drinks heavily, that's a lot of toxins that I'm saving myself from. When it comes to food, I don't eat organic. I think the only thing that we buy organic is there's like an organic broccoli in the supermarket that I get. We shop at Aldi. There's not a load of organic food in Aldi. To be honest, I think I've only seen organic broccoli in there. In the future, I'd like to eat organic, but for the meantime, I just try and concentrate on whole foods. I try and eliminate like foods that are full of sugar, that are ultra processed. So, again, anything in packaging, if it's got like a long ingredients list, I try to avoid that at all costs. I am at the minute I'm vegetarian, so I do from time to time eat stuff like vegetarian sausages. I eat the Linda McCartney ones. I've looked at the ingredients list. It's not the best. I don't think it's not the worst. I try to avoid that's, to be honest, that's the only like vegan meat substitute that I eat. I eat a lot of tofu. Tofu is processed, but it's not highly processed. It's literally soybeans mixed into a paste, so that's fine. I try and my diet's like 90% healthy. I do eat a bit of chocolate. To be honest, I eat chocolate most nights. I get these little bars from Aldi, these bars of dark chocolate. But they're literally tiny and like that's my little treat for the day. Do you mean sometimes I'll eat crisps, I'll eat pizza when I go out. Like I'm not always going for the healthy choices. I'll eat a full pizza to myself. But I just try and make healthy choices as much as I can. I try and make sure that I'm not eating, I'm not consuming like fizzy drinks every day, like stuff like Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, like all this stuff. It's just full of chemicals and artificial sweeteners and stuff. I just try and make sure that I focus on eating veggies, fruits, tofu, like pasta, rice, beans, all healthy stuff like that. So going forward, what are some other things that I think I want to swap out and invest in when it comes to making more non-toxic choices for products that I'm using? So my fake tan, literally I use Saint Tropez. Sometimes in the summer, I've been putting it on every single week. It's not a natural fake tan. The ingredients, yeah, the ingredients, I mean, it all sounds very chemically. It's got fragrance in it. I need to get a more natural fake tan. My skin does not tan naturally. Literally, I just burn. I don't even, when I go on holiday, I don't even bother to go in the sun. I just put my Factor 50 on and I actually put fake tan on to go on holiday. So yeah, I need a natural alternative to this. I think Tropic, they do a natural alternative, but I am yet to try it out. But that's something I'm going to look into. Also, sun cream. So sun cream is just full of chemicals, but literally I can't win because I burn so much, but I don't want to put chemicals on my skin. My sister, she has this tropic sun cream that she brought on our holiday the other month, but it turned, I think it had something in it, a natural ingredient, but it stained all her clothes. It turned like, we had like white towels, it turned the towels like green, and it got on her clothes as well. So I just do not want that. I don't want something wrecking my clothes. So I need to look into this. I need to look into fake tan, and I need to look into a natural sun cream that doesn't mess up my clothes. Something else, nail polish. So as you'll see, I've got nail varnish on because, like I said, I'm going on holiday. I wanted to get, is it called Biab or whatever it's called? I wanted to get that on my nails, but I didn't have a chance to book in to get it done. So I've just varnished my nails. But one thing that I've noticed, when I put nail varnish on, I have like a reaction to it. I feel my hands get dry, and it's done it today. Literally, I've put it on, and within like a few minutes, my hands feel really dry. So I need a more natural nail varnish, so I need to look into that as well. Another thing that I want to look into when it comes to the kitchen utensils, a chopping board. So at the minute, we've got like this little plastic chopping board. It's like something a child would use. So I'm definitely going to invest into a wooden chopping board because, again, moving away from plastic to more natural materials. Other things to think about, the clothing that you wear. So apparently our clothing is made of plastic. Another thing, like what you sleep on. So in the past, I've got waterproof mattress protectors. The waterproof coating, that is meant to be very chemical laden. So now for my mattress protector, I've just got like a cotton one. Hopefully the cotton isn't made of plastic. I need to look into that, but that's something else to think about. Another thing that I've thought about recently, I wear contact lenses, so I have plastic on my eyes every single day. I don't think that's good. So I'm going to save up and I'm going to get my eyes lasered. So I don't have, because literally I never wear my glasses. I wear my contact lenses every single day of the year, and you're not meant to actually wear them every single day of the year. You're meant to give your eyes a break. I've had contact lenses since I was about, I think I was like 13, 14. So yeah, I'm thinking getting my eyes lasered so I don't have plastic, because your eyes can't breathe when they've got this plastic film on them of the contact lens. So yeah, I don't think that's great for my eyes, but I'm literally blind as a bat without them in, so I need them, and I don't want to just wear glasses all the time either. So that concludes this video. Literally, when it comes to toxins, it can feel, and you're trying to avoid them, it can feel very overwhelming. I just think, just make a start. My top tip for this, concentrate on things that you use every single day. So for example, face moisturizer, perfume, body lotion, shampoo and conditioner, cleaning products around your house that you use every single week, every single day. I would focus on those things. Makeup, stuff that's going on your skin every day, that you're breathing in every day, focus on those things. And like I said, just implement maybe a few little products. Maybe you're not bothered at all about this stuff. Maybe you're like my boyfriend. Literally my boyfriend, I talk to him about this stuff. He doesn't seem to care. He doesn't see the big deal. I think he's like, oh, whatever. But I am just very conscious about what I put into my body. I know that I could be better, but yeah, I'm making a start, and I hope that you found this video helpful, because literally these products that I've bought, like I said, I've not been sponsored to talk about them. I've not been paid, but I just absolutely love them. Some of them might be a little bit more pricey, but I think it's worth it, 100% worth it for your health, and they just feel higher quality as well. They're not giving me reactions, it's not making my skin dry, it's not giving me an itchy throat and making me cough. So I just think all in all, it's much better choices for my health. If you've got any recommendations for healthy, non-toxic alternatives, leave your recommendations in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.